how to achieve world peace. You're looking at the International Space Station launched just before the end of the last millennium, the end of the century, right? This is probably the pinnacle of human achievement. I mean, to get such a massive structure to space required ingenuity and imagination and collaboration and resources and planning and execution and lots of fuel and materials. I mean, this is everything. If you had to even think about getting it done, you definitely have to get some form of collaboration, cooperation in order to make it happen. And yet, for all of our achievements, if you look back at the 20th century, and sadly, I only included the 20th century, not the 21st century, these are all the big wars that were fought really from the first year of the 20th century, starting just 2 years before the end of the 19th century, all the way down to almost the last years of the 20th century. And sadly, they continue into the 21st century. In fact, I was amazed when I researched this number. Over 200 million estimated deaths. This is just people dying in armed conflicts and war. So the question that comes to any sane person is, why can't we all just get along, right? We're all sensible people. If we could just talk about it and agree about a few things, we could probably run this planet pretty well, don't you think? In order to do that, we need to first understand what is the meaning of the word peace. What does peace even mean when we say world peace? So peace in Hebrew is shalom. Shalom comes from the word shalem, which means whole. Okay, it's when all the parts, different qualities, different shapes, they all become part of one whole. When we're talking about peace, we're talking about a connection of humans, not on the animate degree, not as animals, but actually as people, as humans, a connection of the hearts, something that happens above or outside our egoistic desires, our natural desires to take care of ourselves at the expense of anything and everything and everyone around us. So when we think of peace, it's not exactly the concept of not fighting, as in a peace treaty, right? Or a ceasefire. No, this is something much deeper. It's a conscious problem. So if that's a conscious problem, where do we start? We start with, for all our achievements, humanity are still hopelessly involved in wars, conflict, and harm. Okay, this is clear. We see it with our eyes. I see wars because we have not yet reached the end of our development. So it's like that unripe elderberry, which is full of cyanide, or the sour apple, or an embryo who's not fully formed. Okay, those things they're not there yet. So we may confuse them for something bad, terrible, harmful, and want to eradicate them. So trying to fix anything on this level is against the purpose of creation, because we don't understand what is the end goal. So until we understand it, we don't do anything. So the first step to world peace is, first of all, to stop. Stop trying to fix the world. Okay, that's the first step. Second step is you come to study. We call it the wisdom of Kabbalah. Maybe for others, it will be the wisdom of connection. Either way, education is the key. People have to learn where they are in the system, because we don't understand where we are in the process. We don't understand what is the plan, how to participate in it. We are, according to Kabbalah, called to actually know what the plan is, get to know that upper force that is behind everything, the root force, the root cause, and anything short of that is simply not gonna work. So to get to the purpose, I have to connect with the upper force through equivalence of form. The upper force is all bestowal, I'm all reception, but I can acquire a new intention to bestow. That's the change that the wisdom of Kabbalah gives me. The upper force is good, so I have to be good. What is good? Good is to understand that the benefit of the individual and the benefit of the collective are one and the same. That we're all interconnected. We don't feel it, but this is actually the state that we're in. But we can't see it, and that's the problem. We're separated by our egos. That's the uncorrected desire. Then we need to work hand in hand with nature, not against it. Not take wild guesses. Oh, let's fix this pollution. Let's create more renewable energy. Let's save the whales, or kill these guys, or save these other guys, or stop these guys from doing something. All these aggressive actions are very dangerous because they are done without knowledge of the complete system. So we need to work hand in hand with evolution, with nature's goal. So I have to know the plan and I have to participate in it consciously. Then, lastly, we don't actually do it ourselves, rather we only yearn to do it. We make efforts to connect, and the reforming light does the work for us. Just like I don't grow myself, I only play the next degree that I want to reach, right? I want to become a grown-up. I want to learn how to run faster, jump higher, read better, do all those things. So I play the next degree, right? I was looking at my son, by the way, he's just 5 now, but a few years ago I was trying to learn to walk. He didn't know how to walk. I couldn't teach him how to walk. All I could do is prop him, and he would try to flail his foot forward, fall, get up, try again. Same with talking. The first few months was just and this and that. He was just making efforts, and the light, the forces of evolution were working on those efforts. It's the effort that counts, not succeeding in it. The light works on our efforts to connect. That's how we reach peace.